One of the biggest perks working for an airline is that I get to fly for free. For those of you guys who are new here, my name is Asia and I do work for an airline and I get flight benefits. So I'm about to go ahead and plan a trip. A lot of people ask me like how I plan my trips, how we fly for free, how we get our rental cars, all that stuff. So I'm about to go ahead and just plan my trip right now, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for that. First thing you should know is that we are flying standby, non-revenue, which means we aren't paying any money for a ticket, and we're flying space available. So that what that means is that if there is space, weight permitting, me and my husband will have an opportunity to get on the flight for free. Okay, that's number one. Okay, when it comes to bags, we do get free bags. We're probably only going to use a carry-on for this trip, and maybe my personal item like my purse or my backpack, something like that. But yeah, we do get free bags. So right now I'm just logging in to the system that we use to book our reservations. I am going to fly on my company's metal, so I don't have to worry about logging into anything else. So let me go ahead and get logged in. I'll come right back. All right, so I went ahead and put in my departure city and my arrival city. We are going to Honolulu. We're possibly gonna island hop for a day. I don't know yet, but we're not really worried about that. So for right now, we're going from Denver to Honolulu. So I do have that pulled up. Let me just show you what our flight loads are looking like. So this is like a full view. Obviously, these are some of the earlier flights that are leaving with connections on them. And if you go ahead and click on the first one to expand it, you can see like the details. So it tells me how many available seats there are, if there are any other employee listings, the layover city, the time for layover, all those things. And so you can choose based on all those different factors. For me, I look at connection time, connection city, and the time spent for the complete travel. For the outbound flight, I did choose this 8:15 that gets in at 2:20 just because it'll kind of line up with being able to check into a hotel. And now I'm just looking for the return flight, so I'm going to look with those same parameters, expanding it, seeing where the layover city is, how long the layover is, and all those things. Now that my flight listing is created, I am going to be logging into ID90, and I'm going to use ID90 to look at car reservations for the time that we're there. And then if I don't see anything on ID90 that I like, I do have a corporate account or corporate code that I can use through my employer as well. And so we'll check out both of those options and see what's going to be best for us. I went ahead and set my dates that I know I'm going to be there, and now I'm just looking at the different cars. I specifically want to use Enterprise this time around because I used Enterprise last time I was there and it was really good. So I'm going to filter it to just show me Enterprise, and as you can see, it's about $141 a day, which is pretty good for a last minute. But now I'm going to go ahead and check using my corporate code because I know I can get it for lower. And as you can see right here, it's about $41 a day, which is about $100 off what I was gonna get on ID90. So you just have to kind of look and compare the different prices. Okay, now that we have our rental car done, I'm gonna go ahead and start looking at hotels. So I'm also gonna be using ID90. I'm gonna use the hotel option. And then if that doesn't work out, I'm gonna look at Expedia and I'm going to see what they have. So my first choice in here, let me just put in the airport, or not the airport, the city here really quickly, and my dates. So when I'm looking in ID90 and in Expedia, I do like to filter my results by lowest priced first to see what is in that lowest range. That's not going to be like too crazy. And then I also like to see if there's any hotels that have like a reserve now, pay later type deal. And if I can't find any that have reserve now, pay later, then I want to get a reservation that has like free cancellation just in case I have to change dates or move, or maybe even just cancel the whole entire reservation. So let's go ahead and get started with our search for hotels. I've got some pulled up right now. Can you see that? Ah, there we go. They're not filtered or anything like that. So now I'm just gonna go in and get to work. This is what pops up initially when I just put in my dates. There's no filters, nothing like that set. So it's just like the recommended one. I'm gonna go in and change that to price low to high. And then from there, I'm just gonna scroll through, look at the ratings, look at the reviews, hotels or areas that I'm familiar with as well. No matter how good the price is, I always check Expedia just to make sure, because sometimes you can find an even better deal. So same thing here, I'm gonna go ahead and filter it low to high and look through there to see what their prices look like for some of the same locations that I was interested in on ID90. To give you a better example of like what I mean, like this hotel on Expedia is $116, and then if I go back to ID90, you can see that same hotel there is $102. So sometimes it's just a couple dollar difference, sometimes it's more, but this is the reason why I always stop and compare to make sure that I'm getting the best deal. I think I have chosen the hotel that we're gonna stay at, which is the Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra. And the total cost on this one is, let's see, I forgot, $868. So there's the cost here. I'm going to go ahead and reserve this one. $868 is with the resort fee included per day. So I think I'm going to go ahead and reserve this one, and then I'm going to also set it to my watch list so that I can continue watching. It does have free cancellation, so if the price drops on this hotel, I will cancel super quick and make a whole new reservation just so I can get the later or the lower cost. So okay, I went ahead and booked my hotel, so there it is. I have to go off the confirmation screen because I don't want my confirmation number up there, but there is my hotel from August 3rd to August 12th. It ends up being 3 nights. Hey guys, I went ahead and did the reservation for the rental car. I went ahead and made a flight booking for our standby travel, and I got a hotel. So with those 2 things, obviously the flight was free. So with the hotel and the rental car, the total came out to $1,052, which actually is like at the top of my budget. So but anyways, I am willing to go ahead and spend the extra money to go ahead and have a good time. I was hoping to spend like maybe $500 to $600 on our hotel. That's usually what we spend when we actually plan in advance. But since this is really last minute and just around the corner, the prices are probably just a little bit higher. So I did turn on Price Watch so that if the prices do drop, I'll get a notification. And like I said, I did the free cancellation on my reservation, so I will pull that sucker right out, cancel it, and rebook it for the lower price. If I do decide to island hop like I was kind of expressing at the beginning of the video, then I'll just have to set a budget for that and just make sure we stay in that, and we'll have to redo our hotel if need be. But if we island hop, my idea will be to like leave in the morning, come back in the afternoon so that we don't have to have new hotel reservation or anything like that. And then from there, me and my husband just want to have like a chill vacation. So we're not going to do like the jet skiing and things like we did last time. It'll be really just kind of like hanging out. Maybe doing like a little bit of sightseeing, nothing that's going to be too crazy, and then obviously we have to eat and things like that. So I think we'll be good to go unless anything comes up in the meantime that like it's just something we can't live without. One thing I do want to do is check for any concerts or anything that are going to be happening while we're there, because if there's something that is going on and we're there, why not go ahead and take full advantage of it? So I'll do that as it gets closer to the date. But for now, that's exactly how I plan my trips every time. I just kind of look around, see what the prices are looking like, and if at any point the prices are like way out of my price range or what I want to spend, I will look for like different days that I'm going to be off, or I'll be like, you know what, scrap that trip, we'll look next month, or I'll look ahead and then we could push that to later. But because my husband is going to be celebrating his birthday in a couple weeks, I thought that this would be a cool birthday trip. As always, these are just my personal opinions about my trips and my travels. So if you have any tips or tricks you might want to share, feel free to do so down in the comment section. Or if you have any questions that are like a little bit more personal, I get tons of them every day. Don't worry about it. Shoot me a message and I'm more than happy to respond. But yeah, I hope I answered all you guys' questions. And if you do have more, I'm always happy to do another video. So I'll see you guys on next time.